Hello, everyone, and welcome. The skies are open, and we are in for a wet one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. Kickoff team is ready, and we're set to get the season underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Rams' return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too, I swear. When you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're gonna split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Morrow. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Rams in the hurry-up. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Right back to the well. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Immediately fires to the middle. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Rams will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Brown.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Makes his connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout by the defense.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. Runs through the tackle. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Now on first down from the 40. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. A lot of urgency for this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Discards a man. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Nifty little dance step. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal and looking for the first score. Back to pass, it's Manning. It's complete. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Caught near the sideline, it's Horton. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
The Rams want to move quickly. Gets it out fast. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Rams have this offense rolling. This defense will try to keep everything in front. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got the back over the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Rams with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Gives him the big stiff arm. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Colorado State. What a catch and run for 6.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up 14 over the Pandas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Fast motion from the offense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking for a productive play on first down. Using his legs, it's Baxter. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 33.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The give to the lone running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged out, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll go to the ground. Running with power. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They move the tight end all over. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Here's the handoff. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Fires to the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He's got his man. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Got some room headed to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to punch it in. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. Finds his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Rams are rolling down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Give to the single back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll try to pop the draw. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his big tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Rams will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Still on his feet at the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. He now has 84 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. To the air on first down. Quickly complete.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
All kinds of running room. And he will house it.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Fresno State dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Morrow. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He looks that one in nicely.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On second down, wants to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Rams will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit as he throws. Soft spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
And back to the air on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Nice job.
The Rams will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
And the offense will take over.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wide out in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. Spins away. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
A little screen to the running back. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Davis. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it, and that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Give him 96 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Blue. And it's a touchdown.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Handoff to the lone back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Rams headed quickly to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, dude.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Oh, what a move! Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the back. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And it'll be a touchdown.
In the second half, looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Purdue is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 21 over the Coyotes. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Morrill. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out, there he goes. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
And the Colorado State offense.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Rams line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. First down here for the offense. Quick release by the QB. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Here we go. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down. A little bit short, but what did I do? I made this a manageable fourth down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. Across the 25, just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. First and goal for the offense.
Let's go.
Movement here from the tight end. A first down run in the red zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that,
he hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll go back to the air on second down. This time he's got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle.
this offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He's going to let it go. And that ball is picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. We bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Easy.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout. By the offense.
Line gets set, first down.
Fire.
Looking for a crease, it's blue. Didn't find a lot of room, let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game. Put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Okay, ready?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The hand to the running back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to... Keep the ball on the ground. Keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting push and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Ready?
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
In blue. Travel. Ready?
The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Might as well stick with him. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Okay.
They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
4-2 Spider.
They want that clock to run. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Ready up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
Got it.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They'll run it. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with it.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.